Hey YouTubers, Deputy Dog 24 here. Um, I wanted to show you a few things I picked up at my dad's tonight. I went over and saw him, and of course, how guys get together, you dig around in the closet and things like that. Um, you swap knives, or are able to, in my case, talk them out of some knives. Uh, Sitting in the old closet and getting out and being shown around a little bit and showing some love and some use to them. Um, but before I did that, I wanted to tell you some really good news when it comes to uh, the Deputy Dog 24 channel. I've actually got inspired by a couple other people who have gone out and talked to people or suppliers or websites and asked them about their products and review their products. So I've actually got a little bit of corporate sponsorship from bucklerunner.com. I've emailed them, and I got to say it was pretty quick. It's a great service. I emailed them just on the contact us part of the website. You just email them if you have any problems or any questions. And this was New Year's weekend. I think it was within 8 hours, I got a response back on New Year's Eve that, I said, hey, this is what I do. I would like to review some of your products, and I would like to also get a coupon code. Really, I just wanted to get a coupon code for my viewers to order some quality paracords. Paracord is made in the USA. Um, they are firm believers of supporting our troops. They actually have 3 vets that work for them as well. So they hire vets, make sure that when they come back from the awful things that they see in war, that they have a job at least waiting for them, that they can at least make a living. So I really appreciate that. So I contacted them, and not only are they going to give a coupon code. Now, the one stipulation that they say is in order to use the coupon, you have to be a subscriber to me, which I'm totally fine with, because they're going to actually put a link to some videos that when I review their products to check out. Now, they've opened it up for me to review products, and if I find a problem with it or a weakness or there's something I don't like about it, they're totally open with trying to fix that item, work on that item, research a different item that would replace that. They're very open to, if we have a product that we have a problem with, let's talk about it. And so I thought that openness that they had was really awesome, and so I see it being something really worthwhile in the future. They're sending me a huge box of stuff, which what ends up being is the stuff that I make and show how to make these paracord items or bracelets, and they're also sending me a jig to show they make a jig to make bracelets. So all that should be coming in the mail next week, and I'll be getting that and showing off the new products that they have. Actually, the jig is not even on the website yet. I just talked to Stella today at Buckle Runner, and she was always looking for new items that can help save time or is more efficient. She's got another product that's not even on the website yet. She's threw that in a box, and she's shipping me that as well. So you'll all see that in the future. And we'll get the coupon code and everything for you once I get the products and start reviewing them. But I wanted to show you, you've been looking at this knife, and I know you're dying to see it. 4 minutes in, and I'm finally taking it out of the sheath. This is a railroad spike knife, and you see there it's got Bird written on it. This was actually made for my father by Don Bird. It's just one of his customers. My dad is a barber, and he's been cutting hair for, gosh, going on 40 years at least. Actually, probably longer than 40 years. Um, so he's been cutting hair here in my hometown my whole life and longer. So this was a Christmas present to my dad about 10 years ago, at least 10 years ago. And my dad has had this and takes it out and looks at it. And I got to say that the quality of this is super awesome. Look at that mirror shine. This is at least 10 years old. He polished it up, and you can see me right there in the camera. Um, he did the twist like you do see in railroad spike knives, but he polished those off quite a bit. So it is feels great in the hand. There's no sharp edges. He took a lot of time with this, and uh, as you can see, there's a lot of grinding. It just feels so smooth. Now, I don't have stats on this, and I usually don't do stats on knife reviews, whether they're custom or not, just because, you know, that's not something that really floats my boat. I don't really care. I just want, like, the look of it, the feel of it. Does it work? And is it usable? And this meets all the requirements. Of course, this is such a beautiful knife. I'm not going to go out there and uh, hack down a tree with it or anything like that. It's a beautiful sheath. Um, that it's actually made by Don Bird as well. I'll just see he's got his stamp there. So there was a lot of love and um, thought put into this, and a lot of sweat and tears, I'm sure, in learning how to make these. Because I've made some sheaths before, and this is a very nice sheath, and even a better knife. Um, I've been I've been looking at this for at least 10 years, and, you know, always wanting it. You know, of course, when you see somebody's got a knife like that, especially something this beautiful, and you're like, man, I would love to have that. But I love the pommel on it. This is one of those railroad spike knives because I've bought some on eBay, and I'm sure people are making them to sell. They're not going to put forth too much effort, and because they're trying to sell them cheap, they're trying to make a profit. I understand that. But this is the most beautiful railroad spike knife I've ever actually put my hands on. I've seen some in other videos and stuff, but um, on a cop salary, you can't really buy a whole bunch of custom knives. Especially, I'm married, so the extra money there is going to pay bills and to help my family make a better life. But this is just a beautiful, beautiful knife. And I just thought I would share this because I know there's a lot of amateur knife makers out there that the first thing they do is they want to get a big piece of steel like a railroad spike and make a knife out of it. And so I wanted to show this just to see what you can actually do, and a lot too, just by the polishing and finishing up. This is really what impresses me about this knife is just the polishing and the finishing. And you can look and see there, you just, it finished everything. There's no sharp edges except on the blade itself. And it's just a beautiful knife. So the sheath is a wonderful thing too. So I think my dad had been cutting this guy's hair for a really, really long time. And that's usually how most of my dad's customers are. A lot of times he started cutting their hair when they're working in the mail room somewhere, and 40 years later they're the bank president. So just wanted to share this. Hope you enjoy it. What a beautiful knife. I just wanted to get it out of the closet and share it with everybody else. All right, y'all be careful and have a good night.